Sort of get control of myself and create a bit of discipline. I was able to put a lot of the heavy, hard stuff on the back burner, and I don't go looking for it anymore.
Billy Idol is a British-American singer, songwriter, and musician. He first achieved fame in the 1970s, emerging from the London punk rock scene as the lead singer of the group Generation X. Subsequently, he embarked on a solo career which led to international recognition and made Idol a lead artist during the MTV-driven Second British Invasion in the United States. Idol earned Grammy nominations for Best Male Rock Vocal Performance for Rebel Yell in 1985, To Be a Lover in 1987, and Cradle of Love in 1991. He won an ASCAP Film and Television Music Award for Most Performed Songs from Motion Picture for Cradle of Love in 1991, and has been nominated for 10 MTV Video Music Awards.
As best they can, and it's a slow process, but hopefully it's happening, you know, and I hope there'll be some sort of resolution.
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video. His full name is William Michael Albert Broad, but is also known as Billy Idol. He was born on November 30th, 1955 in Stanmore, London, England, making him 67 at the time of this production. He stands at 1.75 meters or 5 feet 8 inches tall. He loves to ride bikes. He's a huge fan of Queen and David Bowie. Idol has also revealed that he eats mostly a vegetarian diet, more for his health than for any ethical reasons. The name Billy Idol was inspired by a school teacher's description of him as idle. In 2020, Billy appeared in a public service campaign, Billy Never Idles, to raise awareness about the pollution caused by the unnecessary idling of vehicle engines. Idol has struggled with alcoholism and drug addiction. His drug history includes heroin and cocaine. In 1994, Idol collapsed outside a Los Angeles nightclub due to an overdose of a drug called GHB. GHB was a legal drug at the time and was mainly used by weightlifters. In his 2014 memoir, he stated that he had many experiences of passing out in nightclubs and waking up in hospitals. In 2014, Idol stated that he'd not taken hard drugs since 2003, but added that he smoked marijuana regularly and was an occasional drinker. In 2018, Idol became an American citizen during a ceremony in Los Angeles while retaining his British citizenship. He was awarded a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame for recording at 6212 Hollywood Boulevard on January 5, 2023. He was kicked out of the Scouts at age 10 for kissing a girl. His role in Oliver Stone's The Doors was originally much larger. This was reduced after his motorcycle accident in 1990. Cyberpunk pays tribute to Lou Reed with Idol's cover of Heroin. Idol now spends the majority of his free time with his family, as well as religiously doing Pilates and going to the gym. Despite his legendary excessive lifestyle, Idol participated in several charity shows. He took part in Neil Young's Bridge School benefit concert in 1988 and appeared in a charity performance of The Who's Tommy in London the following year. Idol has never been married, but had a long-term relationship with English singer, dancer, and former Hot Gossip member Perry Lister. They have a son, Willem Wolf Broad, who was born in Los Angeles in 1988. Willem has been a member of the rock band FIM. Lister and Idol separated in 1989. Idol also has a daughter, Bonnie Blue, from a relationship with Linda Mathis. In 2020, his daughter Bonnie gave birth to his first grandchild, daughter Poppy Rebel, and in 2022, another granddaughter, Mary Jane.
I've never played Trivial Pursuit, so I've only got the vaguest idea what that game is. It's a game, I think, but...
His parents, Joan and Bill, moved the family to Patchogue, New York when Billy was 2 years old. The family also spent some time living in Rockville Center, New York, and Idol's younger sister, Jane, was born during the 4-year period the Broads lived in America. The family left New York and moved back to England, settling in Dorking, Surrey, then relocated to Bromley, in southeastern London. Billy attended Ravensbourne School for Boys, and after the family moved to Goring-by-Sea in West Sussex, he studied at Worthing High School for Boys. In 1975, Idol enrolled at the University of Sussex to study English, but he dropped out after a year and joined the Bromley Contingent, a group of Sex Pistol fans. In 1976, Billy began playing guitar for the retro rock band Chelsea. And a few weeks later, he quit the band and formed a new one, Generation X, with Chelsea bass guitarist Tony James. Idol was the frontman of Generation X, and the band went on to appear on Top of the Pops and released 3 albums with Chrysalis Records: Generation X, Valley of the Dolls, and Kiss Me Deadly. In 1981, Billy moved to New York City and began working with Bill Aucoin, the former manager of Kiss, as a solo artist. He released the EP Don't Stop in 1981 with the help of guitarist Steve Stevens, bassist Phil Feit, and drummer Greg Gerson. And it included the tracks Dancing with Myself and Mony Mony. Idol's debut solo album, Billy Idol, was released on July 16, 1982 and was certified gold in the US and platinum in Canada. The single White Wedding reached number 4 on the Billboard Top Tracks chart. Idol's third solo studio album, Whiplash Smile, was released in 1986, and it went platinum in the US, 3 times platinum in Canada, and gold in the UK and Finland. In 1993, Billy released the experimental album Cyberpunk and took part in a Generation X reunion show. In 2005, Idol released the album Devil's Playground, his first studio album in more than a decade, and performed on a few dates of the Vans Warped Tour. In 2020, he performed on the track Nightcrawling on the Miley Cyrus album Plastic Hearts. His EP The Cage was released on September 23, 2022.
And I just don't want to think things are completely over, you know, like when you die or something.
He's primarily earned money through music. Billy's best known for the songs Eyes Without a Face, Rebel Yell, White Wedding, Dancing with Myself, Cradle of Love, and his cover of the Tommy James and the Shondells song Mony Mony. Music videos for these songs made him one of the first MTV stars and defined him as a member of the glam rock contingent made popular by music videos in the 1980s. In 1998, he appeared as himself in the Adam Sandler Drew Barrymore film The Wedding Singer, and White Wedding was featured on the soundtrack. In 2000, he voiced an alien named Odin in the animated film Heavy Metal 2000, and the following year he appeared on Billy Idol Behind the Music and VH1 Storytellers. In September 2022, he embarked on the postponed Roadside Tour with Killing Joke and Toya as his UK opening acts in October. He has a net worth of $60 million. His home is located in the Hollywood Hills in California. Little is known about Billy's house other than it's located in the Hollywood Hills, and he's rumored to have a red-walled living room. However, some reports do suggest that the house features 4 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, and a huge swimming pool. He likely owns the following cars: a Cadillac Escalade, a Jeep Wrangler, a Porsche 911, a Rolls-Royce, a Maserati Grand Cabrio, a Range Rover,